Hi.
Okay, we're here with Alaska Educational Curriculums today to learn about art and graphic design. So I'm just going to hand it right over and hit mute before my 6-year-old pipes in again, because I'm excited to learn what we've got here.
Hi, thank you guys. Hey, Jasmine. Hi.
Got it.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me as part of your family workshops. I was telling Katrina earlier that I looked through several of the previous workshops in preparation for today, and it's just an incredible resource that your families have available. And I have some big shoes to fill because the psychologist teaching essential skills was pretty fabulous. So I'll kick off by giving a little information about me. My name is Brianny. I am a mother of 3 boys, 2 of which are grown and out of the house, but we homeschooled my oldest from kindergarten through 8th grade. And everyone in my family is homeschooled, has been homeschooled, and it's such a great opportunity that in Alaska we have choices. I went to the Family Partnership Convention, and I heard someone say, you know, we have the value of hybrid learning, and I think that it's definitely applied to my family. I also invited a student with me today. She's a graphic design student. Her name is Jasmine, and she's with us today too. Okay, so this is, I'm a small business owner. We have programs about graphic design and digital art. So this is an example of something that I worked on with students for digital art, as a digital painting of my son and my nephew. This is kind of an example of how we use Photoshop. And it's similar to if you were painting with an actual paintbrush. We're using drops of color. And it's surprising how many colors will be in a photo. We're using a reference photo as a layer in Photoshop. But this is just kind of to give you an idea of the type of projects that we work on, or that students can work on. This is an example. I thought I'd start off by sharing with you some of the student projects so that you have an idea of what you can incorporate into your curriculum, and how those skills and that knowledge can carry through into a career for your kiddos. So this student, I've found a little tip with graphic design. I've found that if you are painting or working on something that you love, that your student loves, it'll be more meaningful for your family. So that's why my painting was of my son, and his painting was of, is this Boba Fett? I think it's Boba Fett. At any point, any questions, just holler at me. Or if I'm moving too quickly, please let me know. But the attention to detail with this project is what I wanted to highlight. You can see all the different colors. Each one of these is a brush stroke. And you can see further down how many brush strokes he's actually using to create this, this digital painting. This is the final project that he created. And part of him learning these skills was now he's able to create a logo. This is a logo that we worked on for Mat-Su Central School in Wasilla. And so he was pretty pleased to be able to work on that project. They'll have it on t-shirts and hoodies and hats and all sorts of stuff. So I believe Jasmine Jasmine, this is, I would define Jasmine as, what would you say, Jasmine? Are you a cartoonist?
Yeah, I'm pretty much cartoony anime weeb.
And a what?
And a weeb. I'm an anime weeb.
that
I just try to put in good detail and also
Mhm.
make sure that I just try to put in a lot of effort.
You
My
put-
imagination is technically technically bonkers. It's it all
Well, that's why I invited you today, Jasmine, because I wanted to feature your artwork and your creativity. And I'm impressed, very impressed with this young lady's ability to constantly improve. Every single week when I meet with her, she has created, she's created an entire group of characters. These are her characters that she's
Well, Can
Go
I
ahead.
say something? These aren't exactly my characters. They're just my
Yes.
style, and I just put them there. The one before, that's my character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's your character's name?
That one's Maxie.
This is cute little Maxie. We love him.
Yeah, I just try to make him. I just thought, why not make him adorable?
He's adorable. That's what he is.
Adorable.
So Jasmine is like, the complicated part with doing this is it's easy to draw one thing. It is hard to draw the same character with different facial expressions and different, I want to share with you guys, I have a couple of videos. I want to share with you guys a video that Jasmine made of these characters that you see here. This is this is a video she made long before I ever worked with her. She's very passionate about what she's doing.
Wait, you forgot it. It's at the back. You forgot to put it.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. See, that's why I got you here, so you can keep me straight.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay, here we go.
Number one, could you please see me that way? Okay. You are my father. Number two, keep it going. The one desire. Number three, believe when I say. Number four, I want it away. Take nothing but a heart.
I never wanna hear you say. More.
Literal chill.
It
Good
took
job, Jasmine.
4 days to make this. 4 days.
Yes, this is a really good job. Okay, so that's one of her projects that she's been working on, and so now we're going to start going into. She's using sound bites, but we're going to start recording our own vocals together. This is another student, and it's just to share some inspiration of what you can do as well. He's created this character called Dr. Larkin, which is an evil bird that goes around blowing things up and destroying planets. So this is him on an adventure. This is also created in Photoshop, where we're doing a photo compilation. And you can see down here at the bottom, he's got a timeline for 5 minutes because he's fixing to blow something up. And this is a senior student. His name is Sam Henderson, and his gift and his strength is in the marketing aspect. So that's what he's passionate about. So these are some photo compilations that we worked on, and you can see here this this photo he took. It's actually in his front yard. This is the first one here, and then this was the second photo, and this is his compilation. I want to show you his actual website as well, because part of learning about graphic design is being able to use it for career opportunities. And this is his actual website that he made. So he has his resume and his work samples available to send. He's to anyone that he wants to get a job with. Okay, so those are just some examples, and the software that we're using is the part that I want to share with you guys, how to use that into your curriculum. We work with, oh, I forgot to show you this one. Oh, I got to show you this. So this is a video production. Mason wanted to show how he designed, how he created these graphic design projects. So this is his Dr. Larkin, and I'll speed it up a little bit and oops, sped it up too much, just so you can see the process of what we do. This is him creating Dr. Larkin exploding something. Okay, so the software that we use is called Creative Cloud, and it's what I recommend. There's just so many resources that are available to families. When you first download Creative Cloud, it gives you, this is what will come up on your screen. And these are the different softwares that's available: the Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere Rush, Animate. There's tons that I have not downloaded that are for videography, 3D animation, character animation, just so many different options. So over here on this side, if you were looking for, like if your student needed to create something really quick and simple, Creative Cloud Express is a great place to start, and it's also really great for younger kids. If your student was interested in photography, it kind of gives you a categorized different software programs that for your specific interest. Graphic design, that's with Illustrator, that's where we create vector art. And then Photoshop for photo editing, and InDesign for doing kind of a layout of multiple pages. Or Mason, the one that created Dr. Larkin, we also did a digital ebook that he published, created the cover artwork, did the page layout. So InDesign is a great tool for students that are interested in that. Videography, there's Premiere Rush, Premiere Pro. Rush is a great place to start. Like if you're just wanting to start creating and editing videos, Premiere Pro is the professional software for making films, commercials, anything that video related. And then it goes further. I mean, you can just, anything that three-dimensional artwork. I have not personally done anything with those programs, but they are available. The other thing, this is my favorite part, is the tutorials. So let's get this open. With your Creative Cloud subscription, there are more tutorials than you can imagine. Anything that you are interested in, there's pretty much a video for it, whether it's something that you just want to let your student experiment with it by themselves. Let's see, for example, animate characters with lip sync. There's a video that you can click on, your student can watch, follow along step by step of how to create a animation. Let's see, let's go back. Let me close out of this one and go back to our resource links. You can purchase for extra stock photos. That's a part of Adobe. They have amazing stock images, which we use a lot of. Personally, when I'm with students, we use Pexels. There's tons of free photos on here. There's also Wikimedia Commons. There's a lot of free photography that's available. But really, I encourage students to take their own photographs when they're working in Photoshop. Whether that's the family dog or beautiful landscape, that is always the direction that I like to go in. Let's see, let me get this out of here. So the other part of your, I don't know if you have to have a Creative Cloud subscription to get this, but it might be free for anyone, I'm not exactly sure, is the Adobe Education Exchange. This is free lesson plans, projects that are, well, I'll just walk you through the steps. When you first get to the page, it gives you a listing of things that your student might be interested in, whether that's mathematics or science, or let's go with science and engineering, and we'll just put it for 9th or 10th grade and say, get the resources. And then it'll show you a variety of projects that you can create with your students. Let's click on this one. So this is design and edit a poster to explain a scientific concept. And it will provide you with your learning objectives and a description, kind of walks you through everything you need to know. Plus, excuse me, plus you can download the elements that you need to create this project. It already has this information there. It gives you the guidelines of what to say, and then a PDF with the steps of how to create the project. So it is super, super easy for parents to incorporate this into their own curriculum. And these are our project assets, which are already downloaded, so that it would not take the time to download. But where did I put them? Let's see. There they are. I had to clean off my desktop so y'all wouldn't see all the junk that's on there. So these are your project images, right? When you click that download folder, all of this stuff is already in there for you, plus an example of what the final poster could look like. And just ways that your students can start practicing graphic design with their school projects, and be able to create, this is a student work sample, be able to create their school assignments outside of just graphic design. It also comes with the fonts that you'll need, so that everything, not every computer has the same font, so you have to install your fonts, which is a pretty simple process. You just double click on the font and it'll open. Maybe everybody knows that, but I didn't. I had to learn. Okay, so it also comes with a monthly newsletter. And this is just, it gives you just ideas of what you can create with your students. This one, for example, is what values, creating graphic design to express what their values are and what's important to them. and using their own photography and things like that to express themselves. And it just provides me with a lot of ideas on what to do with my students. So as far as learning these skills and then applying them into a career or to their work, right? So I also work for the Alaska State Fair, and this is an example of, let me reboot it. This is an example of how you can take those graphic design skills and apply them to the workplace. So this is our sponsorship for the Grandstand Arena. If anybody wants to sponsor, let me know. And this is just an example of doing digital publishing to create your projects. I'll just show you the concert sponsorship one as well, because they're all similar. And then the second page of the project. And so I think it's important when kids are doing the fun part, like creating the characters, good job, Jasmine, creating those characters, that's something that can carry forward with them as they continue to grow and get jobs, even though moms would prefer for them to stay home forever. So I hope I didn't go too quickly. I kind of just a brief overview of some nice ways to have it as part of your schoolwork. And that is the conclusion of my presentation.
Can you tell us what age kids you work with and some of the ways that you work with kids? Because you've showed us a little bit, but kind of what is the lower end, upper end of ages and what you guys work on together?
So mainly I work with middle and high school students. And it kind of what I have found best is one-on-one interactions over Zoom. That's what Jasmine and I do. We meet together once a week over Zoom, and I try to, whatever she's wanting to create, that's what we work on together. A lot of times I have ideas of what I want to show, or what I want to, but really I just want to help her create whatever she's creating. So it's a pretty broad range. That's why even though I call this graphic design, it's videography, it's, audio recording of, well, we're going to be doing some, for Jasmine's script, she's writing a script. We're going to be doing some vocal recording using a program called Audition. And this is what that looks like. So we'll actually be able to record sound effects. We already tried it out. And just, there's so many tutorials that if you want to learn how to use this, you just watch a quick video and start doing it. I don't think, let's see, I don't have Photoshop or anything open, but yeah, it just kind of depends on what kids want to do.
Are there any other questions while we've got all to ourselves this amazing wealth?
Bryony, why do you have the DeviantArtation on?
What, baby?
That on.
DeviantArt?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a plug for your channel? So
I did make something else too. Maybe you can scroll down.
this is Jasmine's DeviantArt page. These are all her characters that she creates.
And if you look at this one, the one in the top, let's try the having a ball one.
Oh, having a ball?
Yeah.
This one, I love this one. This one is the little boy, his ball bounces away and he wants his dad to go and get it. And he's like, okay, I'll go get it. And the little boy's, yay. We're gonna record the sound, the characters. Jasmine's gonna do each character's voice and so that she can have audio with this clip. So that's gonna be fun.
Jasmine, those are amazing.
Aren't they?
Yeah, thank you. I try to do my best.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So her art page is called Catgirl41. And I am a fan. I forgot to show you guys this too. When you get the, when you download the project steps, it has links to tons of videos, you know, step by step, 1, 2, 3, that'll help you add it to your projects. So any other questions? I hope I didn't move too fast. I was telling Katrina, this is my first workshop for families, so I was really nervous.
Well, I know that you say there's all these resources out there, but it feels really overwhelming. So I'm just glad to know you're out there to help our students if mom feels like this is too much to figure out. So thanks for coming and sharing and showing us. I feel like a whole new world has been opened up to me as a mom to my kids. So yeah, so thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And how do you guys normally, Gail, am I pronouncing that right? Hi, Gail. Did you have a question?
Maybe he was just waving goodbye.
Oh. I had a student named Gail, and he took a graphic design class, and that's a really unusual name. So I'm like, if that's him, I'm going to be so excited.
Oh, he says his microphone's not working. So we'll see if. So Gail's wondering how to contact you or get info on the classes you offer.
Let's see. So on our website, it's Alaska EDCU, which stands for Alaska Educational Curriculums. Let's see, slowly. I think I have too many things open, probably. Contact information is on here. Why isn't it? AlaskaEDCU.com. There we go. So we have several different programs. One is the Build a Mandolin program. Of course, digital art and graphic design. We're bringing in some new programs. One is Build a Computer, and the other will be the 3D printing program. We have partnerships with Max Hoops, which is based down in Washington, but they have basketball camps here as well. Prepping students for college sports recruiters, graphic design. We also have a class about the Alaska State Fair, where we go into the history and how concerts are booked and how you can have a career in the entertainment industry and things like that. So enrollment is just a pretty simple online form. I just need to know your name, what class you want to join. My cell phone number is 360-510-6205. Or on the website is a good option, probably the easiest option for anybody. Katrina, do you send links or put links or anything on the website? I'm sorry.
We can do that, definitely.
Okay, that would be a good option as well.
And
Thank-
you're a vendor with us, correct?
I am a vendor with you. Yep.
Right. So you can also find her information on Family Partnerships website if you search for vendors. But yeah, thanks for sharing that. Now we can all contact you to take our kids and teach them how to animate and draw, and yeah.
It is certainly a joy to me. I have a really good time with students. But those are our programs.
Well, thanks again for coming to tell us all about what you do and for doing this with our kids. I can see how important this is for all of us, but especially for our kids in the workforce. This is a huge thing to add to the resume. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm going to stop recording, but